Hi, Opal. I saw that you were playing with your favorite little neighbor cat, so I thought I would read you tonight The Tale of Tom Kitten. This is by Beatrix Potter, one of my favorite authors and one of your mom's favorite authors. She was an amazing woman, and I'll teach you all about her later, who used to draw and write, well, draw her own pictures and write her own stories about the little creatures that she would see in her garden. Okay, so once upon a time, there were 3 little kittens, and their names were Mittens, Tom Kitten, and Moppet. See, that kind of looks like your little Sven, your little friend there. They had dear little fat coats of their own, and they tumbled about the doorstep and played in the dust. Can you see that? But one day their mother, Miss Tabitha Twitchit, expected friends to tea, so she fetched the kittens indoors to wash and dress them before fine company arrived. See here? She has a cute little dress, right? Well, it's purpley dress. So she's going to get those babies cleaned up. First, she scrubbed their faces. This one is Moppet. Then she brushed their fur. This one is Mittens. Can you see? Meow, meow. She's got Mama Kitty. What is cleaning the baby kitties? Then she combed their tails and whiskers. This is Tom Kitten. There's Tom Kitten. We're going to learn more about him later, I think. Tom was very naughty, I told you. Yeah, it's kind of about him. The tale of Tom Kitten. Yeah. So Tom was very naughty, and he scratched. He scratched his mom. Jeez. So Miss Tabitha dressed Moppet and Mittens in clean pinafores and tuckers. Okay, do you know what pinafores are? We don't wear them really that much nowadays, but pinafores are the little white kind of apron that goes over a dress to kind of keep the dress clean and fresh. Then she took all sorts of elegant, uncomfortable clothes out of a chest of drawers in order to dress up her son, Thomas. Tom Kitten. What is naked right now? There's his butt. It's his butt. Tom Kitten was very fat. Oh, they're the best ones. Edgar. He had grown. Several buttons burst off. His mother sewed them on again. Oh, bless him. Look at his little belly. Look at his little kitty belly. When the 3 kittens were ready, Miss Tabitha unwisely turned them into the garden to be out of the way while she made hot, buttered toast. Delish. Now keep your frocks clean, children. Frocks are dresses. It's like a British term for dresses. You must walk on your hind legs, keep away from the dirty ash pit, and from Sally Henny Penny. I forget who Sally Henny Penny is. She sounds like a troublemaker. And from the pigsty and the puddle ducks. I don't really know much about the puddle ducks, but they're called puddle ducks, so I think they're messy. Moppet and Mittens walked down the garden path unsteadily. Presently they trod upon their pinafores and fell on their noses. When they stood up, there were several green smears. Crap. They've already got green. Do you know how hard it is to get green smears out of your pinafore? It's damn near impossible. Green. They might as well have spilled coffee or ketchup, I swear to God. Okay, so let us climb up the rockery. Sounds fun. And sit on the garden wall, said Moppet. They turned their pinafores back to front and went up with a skip and a jump, and Moppet's white tucker fell down, oh my God, into the road. These kids, I tell you. Ooh. Tom Kitten was quite unable to jump when walking up on his hind legs in trousers because he had, like, extra hot buttered toast. Probably a bunch of times. Carbs. He was loading on carbs. He came up the rockery by degrees, breaking the ferns and shedding buttons right and left. Like little bad habits. That's the best I come up with. Look at him. Look at his kitty. Little belly. Okay. Edgar. Rude. He was all in pieces when he reached the top of the wall. Moppet and Mittens tried to pull him together. Hold on, okay, yeah. His hat fell off and the rest of his buttons burst, making him naked again. Naked, goody. Meow. Meow. While they were in difficulties, there was a pit, pat, paddle, pat, and the 3 puddle ducks came along the hard, high road, marching one behind the other and doing the goose step, which is weird because they were ducks. Pit, pat, paddle, pit, pat, waddle, pat. Which, it sounds like trouble, no matter how you slice it. Puddle ducks, stepping like gooses, pit, pat, paddle, pat. It can't be good. But let's read on. Let's find out. They stopped and stood in a row and stared up at the kittens. They had very small eyes, and they looked surprised, which is really hard to tell, like if a duck is surprised because their eyes are so small. It's just like, yeah, you're not much expression. What are you trying to tell us, ducks? If you could just give us a sign. Okay, so then the 2 duck birds, Rebecca and Jemima Puddle Duck, picked up the hat and tucker and put them on, which I think is a little bit rude because they didn't ask, first off. But I guess that's what puddle ducks do. Just take your damn frocks and hats and put them on. Mittens laughed so that she fell off the wall. Moppet and Tom descended after her, and the pinafores and all the rest of Tom's clothes came off on the way down. Come, Mr. Drake Puddle Duck, said Moppet. Come and help us to dress him. Come and button up Tom. I get what she's saying. I get it. But why is she so worried about Tom when little home cooker is, naked? She need to look to her own issues, her own self first. Then, sort Tom out. It's just me. Mr. Drake Puddle Duck advanced in a slow, sideways manner and picked up the various articles. Cute. He's like the responsible puddle duck. But he put them on himself. Scratch that. They fitted him even worse than Tom Kitten. It's a very fine morning, said Mr. Drake Puddle Duck. Look at him. This is ridiculous. Look at. It's sticking. There's duck everywhere. Crazy. I drooled a little. And he and Jemima and Rebecca Puddle Duck set off up the road, keeping step, pit, pat, paddle, pat, pit, waddle, pat. I don't think I read that right. You get it. You get what I'm saying. Oh, God. Then Tabitha Twitchit came down the garden. Mom's coming. And found her kittens on the wall with no clothes on. Holy God. Should I be looking here? Or should I be looking... Where's the camera? Or should I be looking right at the camera? We'll check your mom. We'll have your mom help us. Like, should I be reading to myself, like my image that I see? Or will that just confuse you? Because then when you're looking at this, you'll be like, what's Gammy looking at? Is she old? Is she confused? Mom? Okay, let's carry on. She pulled them off the wall, smacked them. Sorry you had to hear that. And took them back to the house. My friends will arrive in a minute, and you are not fit to be seen. Ooh, I am affronted. Good vocab. We got to give it to Tabitha Twitchit. She could have gone with a lot of different words there. She said, I am affronted. She could have said, I am offended. I'm furious. But no, she said, I am affronted. I am Miss Tabitha Twitchit, and you are naked kittens. So, oh, hold on, let me show you that picture, because it's pretty good. So she's like, ooh, Tabitha Twitchit, we're affronted. Oh, kittens, you make me so mad. Okay. She sent them upstairs, and I'm sorry to say she told her friends that they were in bed with the measles, which... measles are so contagious. I just feel like that was probably not the best thing. I feel like that would kind of put a pall on the ongoings. Like, oh, let's have some tea and cake that I made in my measles-ridden home. Take some home to your family. Yeah. Okay. So, right. But there's her with her friends. And they actually, look how cute their little dresses are. So she's got the little purple dress. And then her friends. Oh my God, look how cute. Like a little pink crocheted shawl. Which is really clever, like Victorian word for that. I don't know what it is. And look, she's got little ears. Little crocheted ears. Or knitted. Whatever. They all do. Pink and, can you see it? Blue and yellow. We should make you some. Actually, your mom has a little hat with 2 little cat ears that we bought you. Okay. So quite the contrary, they were not in bed. Not in the least. They were like, whoa, bed, that. Somehow they were very extraordinary noises overhead, which disturbed the dignity and repose of the tea party. Little bastards, look at them. And I think that someday I shall have to make another larger book to tell you more about Tom Kitten. I don't know that she ever did, though. But look at his room. Looks like Timothy's room. Looks like your mom's room when she was a teenager. We'd go into your mom's room and it would just be a sea of clothes. You could not find the floor. Nothing messy. We'd be like, Allison, what's up? Yeah, she don't like that very much. As for the puddle ducks, they went into a pond. The clothes all came off directly because there were no buttons. And ducks are fat. And it just shimmied right out. And Mr. Drake Puddle Duck and Jemima and Rebecca have been looking for them ever since. Look at duck butt. Oh, duck butt. Okay, hold on. Wait, I thought they ended up in The garden. Oh, that's Peter Rabbit and Mr. Beatrix writes a lot about little boys losing their clothes. Let's just say that. It's not really sure what that means. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get this to send. I love you. I really wish I could talk to you and see your cute face and hear you squawk. Okay. I'll hopefully talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.